Hey, good afternoon, guys. This is Jimmy from Primer Does Best. We are in between showers, rain showers. We've had rain now for, this is day 3 of rain here in East Tennessee. And got a little break. And the weather person said, if you're going to do anything, hurry up and do it because we got more, more rain coming. Yeehaw. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to make the most of the situation while I can. As you can see, it rained not too long ago. The sun's peeked out and I'm going to take advantage of it. This 2003 Chevy Cat-Eye truck, I'll show you the truck real quick if you're new to the channel. And what I'm about to tell you, it's a 5.3, 230 or 40,000 miles on it. Good truck. Real good truck. My wife and I really enjoy it. Anyway, getting back on what I was going to tell you guys, y'all can be thinking about it, or you can think, Jimmy, you're kind of a nut. Whatever you want to think, that's okay. I've been called a lot worse. It's got this fiberglass bed cover on it here, which I really like. Kind of matches the truck somewhat. I mean, it's an old truck, 22 years old. And I bought it used. I've never had a new vehicle in my life. Car or truck or motorcycle, nothing new. I've always had used. And okay, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Let me say this again. I've been watching some YouTube videos. This is the bed. My wife and we were carrying flowers and putting them on graves of our relatives. And so we kind of rigged this up so we'll take off the old flowers. You know, we didn't want to get bugs or anything from the old flowers. Yada, yada, yada. Anyway, that's not the point. See how big this bed is on this truck. I have a full-size, I don't know, like cushion that you put on top of your bed. I don't think we've ever used it. If we have, maybe one time. We kind of have it just in case, you know, we get some bad storms or something. Instead of sleeping upstairs and getting away from these trees, we might sleep downstairs away from the trees. So, anyway, we have that. And like I said, I've been watching some what you call stealth camping videos. And I don't know. I kind of got interested in it. I watch this guy now. He doesn't know me. But I watch his videos. His name is Steve Wallace. Steve Wallace, Wallis. And, you know, he camps at, you know, I just watched one earlier today, Mrs. PIB and I did while we were drinking coffee this morning, you know, where he was stealth camping at a McDonald's on the side of a hill. And he just does a lot of, you know, camping where you're not supposed to be camping, so to speak. So, anyway, I was thinking to myself, I asked Mrs. PIB, I said, you know, I might try practicing with that, you know, thick cushion. You know, it's foam, you know, it rolls up and stuff. You know, I thought, well, I could put that in the back of this truck and just see how comfortable it is sleeping here in the driveway. You know, and I could pull this down. So if it was to start raining or whatever, or a creature comes into the yard. You know, we have a lot of deer that come through here, and actually there's been a lot of bear sightings just a few miles from our home here. And I mean, anything is possible. Of course, there's coyotes, fox, skunks, raccoons. There's all kinds of animals roaming around here in East Tennessee, and you know, of course, snakes and all that stuff. But anyway, my point is, I told my wife, I said, I might try camping in here one night, you know, just see how it does. Here in the driveway, just camp, you know, close the lid, have me a little light inside here, sitting on top of that little, or laying on top of that little cushion. Maybe charge my phone and maybe watch a few YouTube videos or something and go to sleep. Of course, I'd have to keep this unlocked. And, you know, And of course, I could always go into the house if I had to, but maybe just practice, going to the restroom or whatever. I don't know. For some reason, I mean, I'm not what you call a big camper. My mom and dad had a camper for a short time, and I didn't enjoy camping because my mother. Well, let me, in her defense, let me say this: there was me and my two siblings. Okay, so my mother had to pack everything in the house, including the kitchen sink, for us to go camping. Bring enough food, bring enough water. Well, what if one of the children gets sick? Me or one of my two siblings. Anyway, we went camping a few times. It'd take a long time to set up the camp, a long time to take it down. And my brother and sister were, I was 7 and 8 years older than my brother and sister, so they were always squawking about something. So it wasn't really enjoyable for me, but maybe stealth camping would be. And I was trying to see if Mrs. PIB would like to, maybe check this out with me in here, but I don't think she's too interested in it. And to be honest, I don't blame her. I mean, I probably wouldn't be either, but it's just kind of got me intrigued. And I thought, well, what do y'all think? What do you think? I mean, this guy, that Steve Wallace guy, I mean, he camps in places that nobody, I mean, you're not supposed to be camping. And I'm not saying I would do that. I'm just saying, what about making a little camper here? Like have one of them little battery-powered lanterns, and just with this lid down, I mean, there's no light that can go in or out of the bed, I'm trying to think this out as I'm talking to y'all. And, of course, I'd have my phone with me and, some water, a few snacks and, this, that, and the other. And, I just thought it'd be kind of fun. I don't know. A lot of times I'm all talk, but I am kind of thinking about doing that. And that's something to think about. Today's video is not about this, but I would like your thoughts on it. See, when this lid's down, there's no light going to get in or out. And as long as I'm quiet, or maybe I could have me a little fan in there too, just kind of blowing the air around a little. I don't know. I need to think this out some more, don't I? And y'all can help me. Today's video is about, remember, I got these wheels not so long ago from a really good friend of mine. Really good friend. This one and this one. So I'm going to take the bungee cords off them and I'm going to clean them up and maybe respray them, So they're 15 by 10s truck rallies. And I thought, that might be kind of neat to have. As you can see, they're quite dirty, and I don't mind cleaning them up. It kind of gets me out of the house for a few minutes with the sun shining, as of right now anyway. So put me out some new glue traps too a few days ago, maybe 3 or 4 days ago. Little bug there. Those have been there. Little bug there. Just kind of checking. These glue traps are really, really awesome. Put some here and put some here. Okay, well, we seem to be good. I kind of check for mice or whatever might be in this building, this little garage here, and I try to tell y'all things and show y'all things in my life that maybe y'all feel comfortable, talking about with me or whatever, where you feel like. My home's maybe kind of like your home. I mean, we're kind of like everything's at. So anyway, let me get these bungee cords off, and I've already got me a little bucket full of I left it in the other garage. A little bucket full of soapy water, and I got me a brush, got me a rag, and we'll just kind of clean it up. Then I thought I might kind of spray paint the wheels. The center's a little bit there, and just make it look the best we can. Just to have something to do on a pretty day. As you can see, the clouds are still here, and they'll be Raining again shortly, according to the weather person, so let's get busy, okay? Hang in there and I'll get on it. Okay, guys, I got the hose out, and it's one of those, like I showed you in another video, or a few videos back. I don't know when you're seeing this one, but it's one of those kind, it folds, contracts and expands. When you first start it, you get a big bunch of water, and then as the water pressure decreases, you get less and less water. So I'm kind of letting it fill up, so I get a good amount of water, at least for a little bit. These tires are, this is the back of them, by the way, which 265 70/15s, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I got a 66 Chevy C10 truck Luke. It's at GM 1038s, and also I have a 1980 truck. It's a custom deluxe, the cheapo model with the round headlights. I know in 80 they started using square headlights, but if you got the custom deluxe, the cheapo model, you still had to put up with the round headlights, and that suits me just fine. Anyway, it's over at GM 1038s, and I still got another 66. I don't have it over there yet, but it's a big back glass cab, 2 doors, and a frame. So I need to buy all the other pieces for it, and we'll just see what happens with it. I don't know. Could be, I decide I get tired of 66s. I don't know. The thing is, I have more square body parts than I ever will, 60 through 66 parts. So it's kind of dumped me to change horses in midstream, so to speak. If you watch a lot of Westerns like I do, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's get on it here. I got me, what I do with it? Oh, I got it over there. I'll get it here in a second. A bucket, and, well, what's taking me so long, which y'all don't know, but I had to blow everything from the storms that we had, and got me a little bit of a washing detergent for clothes. Doesn't really matter. It was just about empty anyway, and I just emptied out the remnants and put in here, and I'll fill it up with some water. I'm going to rinse this stuff off, kind of clean up the wheels, and we might do a little paint job on it if I can get these things to dry pretty quick, okay? This is what it looks like now. Pretty bad, but at the same time, I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to have these wheels. See, these will be, they're 15 by 10s, as I said, and, I can put them on the back and maybe some 15 by 8s on the front, or, just whatever. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. Hang in there, guys. I'll show you what it looks like when I get done, okay? See you in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm going to rinse these off, and mainly I want you to watch this hose. Look how much pressure I get. Here we go. See the hose contract? See, I got a lot of pressure right now, but in just a minute, I won't have near as much. Nope, I don't have near as much pressure as I did just a minute ago. I mean, I get it. I know the water pressure is going down, but this hose here, it doesn't really, I don't know, I guess it just doesn't live up to my expectations of what I thought. One of those, like as seen on TV deals. Well, yeah, it works, but it is what it is, and it's already mine, already paid for, so I guess I'll use it. No need to complain, right? It's already mine. But I just thought I'd show you, see if you've had what you think about them, if you even have one. I probably wouldn't buy another one, but, I guess if you live in a small place that, maybe just watering a few flowers or something would be great. Okay, I got this side done. I'm going to let the pressure build back up. See, it's already moving again. And I'll flip it over. I'm going to do the other side here. And all I'm doing is just kind of cleaning and, just kind of not doing a real good job, but, you've seen all the mud and dirt that come off of it. So now I'm going to do this side. see what I can make it look like on the, you know, pretty quick. And man, that was dirty, wasn't it? I'm going to be a little bit more particular on this side, I believe, because I'm going to try to paint both sides of the wheels, but this one's already been painted once before. You can see the valve stem where it's already got silver on it. Somebody's done that once before, and that's okay. These tires look pretty good, actually. I mean, other than being dirty. And anyway, see what we can make them look like here on the cheap with a little bit of, well, the soap's about gone. It doesn't matter. I'm just getting the mud and stuff off. Hang in there with me, guys, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got the tires and wheels kind of cleaned up there. Setting up like a tire display, like I got a tire store. Kind of funny. But anyway, I'm letting them dry so I can paint. In the meantime, I'm going to get some of this black off the driveway here. They were dirtier than I thought. And of course, I don't have much pressure. But that's okay. At least I got water, right? I've had some people tell me on this channel that I kind of remind them of Bob Ross, the painter, you know. You ever watched him before? I couldn't watch him for very long because I'd fall asleep. And a lot of my friends, I don't know if they're kidding around or what, but they said they fall asleep watching my videos. So, could be I'm Jim Ross, I don't know. I'm just having a little bit of fun here. I had to go in the house and get me a cup of coffee. I tell you what, guys, ever since I've had my knee surgery, I don't know what it is, but I have been tired, and went to the doctor, you know, for my annual checkup and stuff, you know, not so long ago, and they said I was iron deficient, meaning I need more iron in my blood. So I've been trying to remedy that. I'm taking vitamins, you know, iron supplements, but it's something about this knee surgery. I just can't seem to. I had someone else tell me, might have been yesterday or day before, that ever since they've had their knee surgery, it's, you know, been a struggle for them as well. They don't have no energy or nothing. And they said it's, sorry, I'm not even showing you what I'm doing. Not that it matters, but they said it's just because, you know, I've had a traumatic experience with my knee. And by the way, let me get my hand out of the way. This is my knee. Of course, you're looking at it upside down. I had total knee replacement on my left knee here. Driver's side knee is what I call it. Okay. Got the driveway hosed off a little bit. It's going to rain, looks like, shortly anyway, so I need to get on some kind of time. I'd at least like to get the rims painted. Oh, let me turn this off, guys, and I'll get back with you in a moment. Okay, guys, I've been shaking this can up for a while, and going to get this cardboard and go around. I can't do this. I can't spray paint, hold this cardboard, and hold this foam too. But I'm going to be going around the edge of this wheel, and I'm going to try not to get it on the tire. But like I said, this is the back side, so we'll make it work. And I think it'll look decent. I'm just trying to put a little color on it, and you know, let's take my time, and it should look okay. But here's what it looks like now. Cross your fingers. Okay, guys, one down, one to go. Got a little bit of overspray here, and that's no big deal. I got some steel wool or some Scotch-Brite to clean that right up. And this is my first time to really paint anything this year. And boy, I'm kind of got out of my mojo there a little bit. I can hardly wait till Luke, my 66 Chevy truck, comes home, or that 1980 truck. I don't have a name for it yet. Anyway, I'll try to leave a few pictures at the end of this video to show you what the trucks look like. Luke and the 1980 Custom Deluxe I speaking about, in case you are new to the channel. And you know, I rattle can paint everything, my trucks, in patina style, and then I put Penetrol on it where it looks like it's got clear coat on it. I do everything on the cheap on this channel, including this kind of stuff. So Anyway, and you might be asking yourself, well, Jimmy, why are you painting all these wheels and cleaning them up? Well, they needed cleaning, for one. And if I decide to put these wheels on something, I've already got them cleaned and spray painted, you know. Like I said, GM 1038, his name is Brian. And he's got his own YouTube channel. Be sure to check him out. GM Tim 38. If Brian, GM 1038, or Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop, when they're working on my trucks, I don't want them to have to wait for nothing, you know, on my part. If they need something, I try to get it right then, and I try to, you know, look in the future and see, well, what might they need? Because I don't want to hold them up for nothing, because, I mean, they got their own lives too. So, yeah, Tim's on Facebook if you type in Gas Axe Chop Shop. And anyway, I trust those folks, and, you know, I try not to be a pain to them. So I might put these wheels on something. Like I said, the tires look pretty good. I don't know what I'll put them on, but if the case comes around, you know, if I get an opportunity, I'll put them on something. So that's why I'm doing all this. Now, hang in there, we'll get a hold of this one. Okay guys, I got them both painted. Got me a little bit of steel wool here and went around the sides, and all this stuff's just dust, but I got all the paint residue off, which wasn't very much. I think it's time to flip it over. And do this side. Now, man, there's a big old ant. We got ants everywhere. Come on out of there, buddy. You don't need nothing in there. And flip this one over. We'll do the same thing on this side. Man, these wheels are heavy. Or like I said, I'm week one. I think it might be a combination of both. By the way, if you didn't know, I'm 68 years old. So I'm not, you know, 30, 40, 50. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So realize that now. I want to get me some, painter's tape. I went blank for a second. That's another sign of, yeah. I'm going to put me some painter's tape on these valve stems. Like I said, they've been painted once before. I know this one has. You can see along the stem and stuff, it's been painted once before, but that's okay. I don't mind. I'm just going to do a quick spray around and, you know, maybe clean up the tires a little bit more, and I guess I'll call it done. You know, a lot of people, you don't have to do it like I'm doing it with a piece of cardboard, of course, but a lot of people get playing cards, you know, like a 52 card, you know, playing cards, like you play rummy or poker, stick them all in here. But to me, that's just too much time consuming. And, you know, I'm not going to make them auctions or nothing, or Barrett Jackson. So, you know, I'm just trying to make something look kind of decent. If you're into decent, you might like this channel. Prime It is best. So let me get on it, and I'll go ahead and get started painting after I tape up these valve stems. I almost forgot again. Let me get on it, guys. Hang on. Okay, guys, I got it painted. I'm trying to put up some of my mess I have drug out while these wheels are drying. Got me this little piece of steel wool, and as you can see, it comes off pretty easy. I didn't mess up too much, but you know, I didn't really take my time either. I mean, it comes off so easily, and I was just anxious to get done doing this. Just kind of clean it up where it looks decent. Some of y'all might be wondering why the cars are all on one side. Well, like I said, we've had storms coming through here in East Tennessee, and I don't want no big tree limbs or anything to fall. As you can see, I got a lot of trees, and I did have one year, I had lightning strike a pine tree back here that belonged to me, and killed it. It's a big pine tree. Had to get it cut down, and you know, sometimes the storms are kind of intense, and I know I've told y'all this before too, but my dad just lived at the time a few miles from me when he was alive. My mom had already died, and there was a big storm tornado coming through here in East Tennessee, and he got up out of bed, pretending like this is his bed, and he got up out of bed to walk, not even to that curb, probably about right in here, away from the bed to see what time it was. Not that far, probably about right there. He didn't. My dad, he's like, you had to get up to go see what time it was. So he had one of those kind of clocks, plugs into the wall. And he went to go see what time it was. When the storm was here, he was checking it out, and a tree come through the roof, and and landed right where he was laying. Now, if he'd have stayed there, it'd have killed him, dead for sure. So, I mean, some people, they don't think too much about storms. Well, I do. And, I keep getting proof of that sometimes. And anyway, how I got on that, I don't know. Let's take this tape off. I think the wheel's kind of dry. I've been letting it sit for a little while. Not that it matters. Well, I got a little piece right there. Let's see if I can get it off. Oh yeah, great. This one already had, I've told y'all this already, probably 3 or 4 times, but it already had a paint on it from another paint job that I didn't do, but got the painter's tape off. Okay guys, I'll be right back and I'll show you what else we're going to check out here in a minute. Hang in there. Okay guys, I got me some of this. Oh my goodness. Got me some of this stuff right here. This ain't the best stuff I mean, it's good, but it's not the best I've ever had before. But I thought I'd go ahead, like I said, I'm just trying to clean it up, clean the tires and stuff and wheels. Well, they look kind of decent. They look much better than they did just getting the mud and stuff off. So let's do a little spraying. This paint's dry, so just kind of go over here a little bit. Let's try to make it look kind of decent, where it looks clean. You know what I mean? Kind of like me. Sometimes I wash everything on me, and sometimes I don't. But I look clean. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Of course. Might have made a bigger mess than what I thought. But anyway, it is what it is. Let's leave.
That looks inconspicuous.
Mrs. PIB.
Did you see it?
That looks great. We got a deer camera to watch the deer go by. And she checks out the little cards in there, and she'll see how many deer have went through here. It's a bunch. Believe me, it's a bunch. Huh?
And cats.
And cats and dogs and all kinds of critters. Yeah, we get a bunch. Come through here one day and there was a peacock going through my yard. A peacock, like the one on used to be on NBC, the peacock, showing all the colors on its feathers. Well, that's what was in the yard. It escaped from somewhere and it made a beeline for over here. If you can believe that. So anyway, we'll let that dry for just a minute, guys, and I'll get back with you and we'll have some more fun, okay? Okay, guys, they're kind of cleaned up there a little bit, and I got these center caps out. Now, 2 of these will not work on this wheel. These are truck rallies, as I mentioned. They're not Corvette rallies. They're truck rallies, 15 by 10s. So, and you can see where somebody has welded them together to make them 2 inches longer. See some of the weld here and on that wheel as well. So, this is I got these from a friend of mine years and years ago. These are the truck rally center caps, original ones, but somebody's put a spinner on it. But I'm just trying to give you a visual of what it might look like, you see, like that. But picture, the original one, picture it without this spinner on it. This is one that it is for a Corvette style rally wheel. And I'm just trying to show you the difference. These wheels, truck rallies and Corvette style rally wheels, you can change the appearance so much by just changing the center caps, as you can tell. Now there's no beauty rings on these. You know, you can run the big, you know, the big beauty rings like for a Corvette, you know, for the big wide beauty rings, or you know, the ones that came on these top wheels in the beginning, you know, the narrow beauty rings. This won't work either, but I'm just showing you. See what a difference? I mean, that's the good thing about these style wheels, Corvette rally wheels and truck rally wheels. They have all different kinds of center caps and beauty rings, or you don't even have to run beauty rings. I mean, you can just leave them just like this right here, and they look just great. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and you know, sometime I might look back on this video and try to remember what I did try. I've got a bunch of center caps for these wheels that will work, but I'm not going to fool with it today. I don't know. The thing is, I'm not sure if I'm going to use these wheels anytime soon, but I might. I don't know. But in any case, I got them kind of ready to go. I got to clean the other side, of course. But other than that, I mean, they're kind of ready to go. They're a whole lot cleaner and don't have big globs of mud sticking up on it. So I'm real happy to have got them this far along. Anyway, let me know what you think about 15 by 10 truck rally wheels or 15 by 8. I've got a whole set of a 15 by 10 Corvette style, you know, Corvette style, not the truck rally, Corvette style rally wheels that will, you know, work on 5-on-5, you know, bolt pattern for a Chevy C10 or GMC truck, 5-on-5. So, like just like these, I mean, I could put them on, but the tires on them are not that great. I mean, they hold air, you know, and they'd work for, I guess, a few miles. I know y'all have seen them before. These have a little bit of a, I don't know if you can tell, a little bit of dry rot, just a little, but I mean, they're not bad. Oh my goodness, I've run wheels that's just terrible before. And because I didn't have no money to buy anything else, I was running on borrowed time on Maypops, as people like to call them. I was running Maypops to get back and forth to work. So these are Cadillacs compared to what I used to run on my cars and trucks back in the day. But anyway, just thought I'd show you what I'm doing. Y'all let me know if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you, I've been out here a long time, and I think, I did. I started the video talking about stealth camping. Man, that's been hours ago. Of course, I like to drink coffee and stuff, so yeah. Anyway, that's me. And thank you for watching. My name is Jimmy, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. And you know, maybe you'd like to continue watching our videos. If you would, please subscribe to Primer Is Best. That's what you're watching. Also, I'm on Facebook, Primer Is Best, and Instagram, Primer Is Best. I got a second YouTube channel. Here comes my plane. In every video, nearly every one, 8 out of 10, I'll say, maybe 9 out of 10. That's the same plane. They do flying lessons, I think, from somewhere. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1, and I'm on Facebook, Man on a Budget. If you'd like and subscribe, I would certainly appreciate it. And I know my wife, Mrs. PIB, would too. I think she's getting ready to go walking with her friends, so I need to kind of clean up some of this mess and maybe get me a shower. And I might drink one more cup of coffee just to see if it'll perk me up a little bit more. But anyway, I got another set of wheels. I need the chrome wheels. This center cap just reminded me. I got a set of chrome Corvette style wheels that are 5-on-5. That's in the backyard in a truck called Left Turn Bill, my 84 truck, Left Turn Bill. I've got them kind of cleaned up on the outside, you know, but the backside I felt like need to be rattle can painted with that aluminum gloss, I thought, just to make them look decent, you know, inside and out. So anyway, that might be for another video. I don't know. We'll see. This yard's so wet, and look, I thought it was going to rain early, and Mrs. PIB did too, but now she's, it looks like the clouds has kind of drifted off, so that's great. Continue watching, guys, and I might do the wheels in the backyard too. I don't know. I just have to see what's going on, and also continue watching this video, and I'll try to show you pictures of Luke. It's a 66 blue truck, Luke, that I was thinking about these wheels, and also my 1980 truck, short bed plate side, as I said, I'll show you pictures of it too, okay? And that way you'll kind of know. I'm trying to get you interested in the channel enough that where you would subscribe. I get so many people that look at the videos, but they won't subscribe. It's important that you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. YouTube will push my videos out further. It's getting that time of year, as I've mentioned before, when it gets warm weather, there's not too many people watching videos. They're outside doing stuff, fishing, camping, doing wheels, whatever. So if you would watch, if you'd subscribe and give me a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day, and like I said, keep watching, and it could be I go back in the backyard and do those wheels back there too, so don't get out of it just yet. But in the meantime, in case this is the end, I'll try to shut up here in just a minute. Thank you for watching. God bless each and every one of y'all, and it's I'm always happy to have y'all watch our videos, Mrs. PIB and myself, and I pray that everything goes well with you, and that the Lord will bless you beyond measure and take away your troubles, take away your health issues, take away your financial issues, your marriage issues, if you have any. I pray that you don't. Children issues. I've had all those scenarios, all of them, believe me. And yeah, I mean, it's some of those troubles will make you have bad health. So, I'm praying that you don't have to go through all that kind of stuff. And if you are, I'll be praying for you. If you want me to pray for you, please give me your name. I'll pray for you every day. My wife and I do that every morning. Read the Bible, and we pray for the folks that ask us to pray for them. You don't have to mention why. Just say, would you pray for, just give me a name that I can present to the Lord, okay? Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless y'all. Catch you in the next one, guys. And like I said, continue watching. See y'all later.